So, good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to my English club. Learn English, understand the world. If you are here, you like learning English. Well, let's think. Why do we learn English? Why do we learn English? For what?
Because
Amina, how do you think?
English language. English is the most popular language in the world.
So, if it's really popular, we can use it?
In any difficult jobs and
For jobs, for work, okay. So, Iman, what do you think? For what? Okay, do we need English, for example, for traveling?
yes.
Oh, yes, especially traveling to different foreign countries. Okay, what else? Why do we learn English? And what about communicating with people from different countries? From Japan, England, Germany,
It helps us to
America, yes, there is one.
it helps us to chat with each other and make friends in other countries and cultures. We can
Yeah, continue. We can.
speak on one English, on one language, English, and be friends.
Yes, be friends with people from different countries. So, English is really important for communicating, yes, international communication. Okay, I speak English, you speak English. Do we understand each other? Yes. Why?
Because we know English.
Yes, and use one language. Yes? Yes, we learn and we know it. We learn the language, the English language. Okay, and now let's watch a video about two funny animals. So we can say they use one language, animal language. So, but do they have any communication problems? Yes. Yes. Okay. Why? Why can we have communication problems? Why? Why do people have sometimes communication problems?
Because they can't understand other. They can speak on one language, but no, they can't understand each other in.
Are they the same, or maybe they are different? Are they different?
Yes.
Yeah, they are different. So people are different as well, yes? And people can be different of their culture. They can be representatives of different cultures. Yes, and culture, what is it? How do you understand the world culture?
Culture is tradition.
Traditions, what else? Traditions. So, traditions. What about customs?
Custom.
Customs, okay, Ashab, what can you say? Culture, what is it?
It seems.
What else?
Religions.
Religion, okay, good. What else? What about art? Yes? Theater, so and so on. And what about people? Can we say that people is a part of a culture? Of culture? Yes. And today, so language, so we learn language, yes? We learn the English language. Language. And tell me, is it important to learn culture when we learn any language? A language. Culture. Is it important to learn culture or not? Yes. And what is the most important? Language or culture? Language.
I think it's culture.
Culture. Rizwan, culture. Amina, what do you think? Language. Okay, Iman? Language. And Sabina? Language. Ashab, what do you think? Culture. Your opinions are different. So today I offer you to discuss 3 situations or cultural incidents to understand what people of different culture think or mean while speaking English. And is it really important to know culture, to learn culture while learning the language? Okay? Now please. Incident 1 or situation 1 for you, Amina, Ramina and Rizwan. Alia, Uliana and Ashab. Incident 2 is for you. And how are you? So incident 3, girls, is for you. So what should you do, boys and girls? Understand the text, the situation, not the text, but the situations, and try to act them out. So we should discuss the situations, yes, and understand the situations from the position from the sides of different people of different cultures. Okay, so you have some time, and I will help you. I think 3 minutes is enough for you. Yeah. Okay. Now let's work together. So please read the text. So read the text, understand the situation. Yeah, and. Please choose the role. So who is the author? For example, Rizwan. You are. I think it's better to be Alan, a teacher. Okay. So Ramina, what do you think? What do you think? So, what the best role for you? So girl from Mexico or the author?
Girl from Mexico.
Okay, and Amina, you are the author, okay? So try to act out, show your emotions, and I think you will do it. Okay. So, what about your group? So, did you choose your roles? No? Okay. Who wants to be the author? So, Alia, you, okay? Uliana. So I think Lu is a good role for you. And teacher, Ashab, okay? So, and girls, what about your roles? Anna. So? British friend Mary. And author. Okay. Pay your attention that here you can see some emotions. Try to show these emotions. Okay, good. Do you have any questions? No? Try to show your emotions. That, just like you should act out. Here's this situation, this incident. Yes. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
So good. So, Uliana, Ali, and Ashab, are you ready? Yeah. Good. So, girls, what about your team? What about your group? Are you ready?
Yes.
And now, let's begin with incident 1. So, who is the teacher? Who is the teacher? You. Stand up. So, who is the author? You are. Okay, stand up. Okay. Now, please, and you are a student, yeah? So, boys and girls, now try to understand the situation. Try to understand their incident. So, you are a teacher. You are the author. You can take your text. So, listen and understand. Alia, are you ready? Begin. So,
Addressing the teacher. It is the first English class in one of schools in London, and the teacher is introducing himself.
My name is Alan Jones. If you like, you can use Mr. with my name. Now I'd like you to tell me your names. Let's start with you.
The girl from Mexico answers.
My name is Liliana Castro, but you can call me Lily, teacher.
Okay, I'll call you Lily. But please don't call me teacher. Please call me Alan or Mr. Jones.
Lily looks confused, but the teacher is ignoring her.
Okay, do you understand the situation? Take a seat. And try to understand this situation from the positions of people of different cultures. The first question, please, Iman, the first question. Why did Liliana call Alan Jones teacher?
Because
So you answer, Iman.
because she was
Okay, Alia.
she was trying to show respect.
Yes, she was trying to show respect. So, the next question. Why did Alan Jones ask Liliana not to call him teacher? Do you remember? Don't call me teacher, yeah? Uliana, what do you think?
To be friendly.
He wanted to be friendly. So,
In his country, students don't call their teachers.
It's the real reason why. So was the teacher right when he ignored the Mexican student? Why? Why not? How do you think, boys and girls? Rizban? Alia? No. Okay. You think no. What should the student do in this incident? Liliana. Get upset? No. But what?
Understand teacher by names in English.
In England. And what about you, boys and girls? How do you call your teachers? By names or maybe teacher? Names. It's normal in the Chechen Republic, yes? Okay, so now the next situation. Are you ready? The next incident. Alia, Uliana and Ashab. Would you like to stand up or from your seats? Would you like to act out? From your seats? It's better. Okay, do it together. So, now incident, attending a party. Do you like parties, boys and girls?
Yes.
Oh, me too. So, Alia, begin.
Lu, a student from China, studies in England. Her English teacher invited Lu to her home. Lu doesn't want to make any mistakes, such as staying too late. So when the teacher has brought the students drinks, Lu says,
Thank you for inviting us to your home. Could you tell me when we can leave?
the teacher is confused.
So you can't wait to
Confused. Boys and girls, now, do you understand this incident?
Yes.
Try to answer the questions. So, the first question, Rizwan, please read the first question here.
I think.
No, the question.
Why did Lucy call to
Good.
tell me when we can leave?
Try to understand the reason of her words.
Yeah. She
She
didn't just didn't want to make a mistake.
She didn't want to make a mistake. What kind of mistake? Do you remember what kind of mistake? Alia?
Staying too late.
Staying too late. So she didn't want to make this mistake. So the next question. Iman, please read the next question.
Why was the teacher confused?
So why? The teacher was confused, yeah? Why? Uliana, you know the answer, please?
The teacher thought Lu didn't like being at her home.
That is why she was confused. Yes, she didn't understand her words, but they spoke the one language, yes, the English language. So, the next question. Please, what conclusion about the Chinese people can we make from this incident? So, your conclusion here.
They're scared to make mistakes.
They care of not. Maybe, but what kind of mistakes? What is normal for Chinese, for the Chinese people? What is normal?
As
Lena?
when they can leave.
Is it normal? Is it? Alia, please.
She needs to go home because her parents said she be home at 8 p.m. or just it. I think it's that.
So it's not normal to stay late, yes, at someone's home for them. So, and incident 3. Girls, are you ready to act out this incident? Begin. Try to understand, listen to them. You would like to stand up. Okay, good. So?
Anna from Russia studies in England. Last week Anna had some health problems and now she has just started to feel better. She meets her British friend. The friend is saying, how are you? Anna starts talking in detail about her health problems.
Well, you know, I felt really bad. I had terrible
Headache. Yeah, thank you.
Mary says, the weather is great, isn't it?
Okay, Mary.
Anna is confused.
Okay. Now, some questions. So, Ramina, please, the first question, read it.
What did Anna do wrong?
How do you think? Sabina?
She started to talk about her health problems.
And what should Anna say? She started to talk about, Sabina?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
No, nothing.
Nothing. So, how are you? And you say nothing.
No.
So, fine, thanks. How are you? So, what conclusion can we make here? If an English person, an English man, an English woman ask you, how are you? Does it mean that you should tell about all your problems?
No.
No, but what should you do?
Answer.
Introduce?
No. I think just say fine and thanks.
Okay, or something else. Okay, some other variants. So not only maybe fine, but what can we say? What can we say else? So maybe not bad, thanks. Yeah. So and so on.
How are you?
And how are you? To be polite. Yeah. Okay. The next question. And what reply do you expect after your question? How are you in the Chechen Republic, in Russia, here? Sabina.
Fine, thank you.
Do you expect that?
Fine, thanks.
And what about talking about problems? No. You. Do you want to listen about someone's problems? No. Okay. So please now, and I have some additional situations. Would you like to discuss these situations? Let's do it together. To make your life easier, to make our lesson easier, I have some copies and you can use these copies. So, who wants to read this situation? Please. Oh, everyone. Good. Alia, please. Try to understand.
She's an American teacher. She started teaching English to a group of Japanese students. She invited her students to her house for a party. The students all arrived together at 8 p.m. They seemed to enjoy the party. They danced, sang, and ate. At about 10 p.m., one of the students said to the teacher, I think it's time...
Stop, Iman, please help us. Be the student.
I think it's time for me to leave. Thank you very much for the party.
Then all the other students got up to go, and all left at 10 p.m. Marta decided she would never invite them again.
Do you understand this situation?
Yes.
In general, maybe. Try to answer the following questions. The first one is for you, Samira. Please read this question.
Why did all the Japanese students live together?
All the Japanese students left together. Why? Why did they do this? How?
They didn't like to stay late or night.
I think they didn't like to stay late or at night.
Samira, what do you think? Do you think it's the same?
They did what was normal for them.
Yes. So the teacher thought that the students didn't like to stay late at night. That is why she was confused. Yes, she was upset. She was sad. She was sad. But the same action is really normal, usual for the Japanese student, for any Japanese. Yeah. The next question. So, who? Ashab, please.
Why did Martha decide not to invite these students to her house again?
Do you remember then she decided not to invite them at all, yeah? Ramina, what do you think?
She felt angry because they all left off at once.
But why? Why was she angry?
She thinks they don't like to be in her house.
But in fact, they did?
They did it because it's normal for
For their culture, yeah? Mm-hmm. So, and when we invite the Japanese people, we should think about
Your traditions.
their traditions, just like what? Leaving a party?
At 10 p.m.
At a particular time or together at once? Together at once. And now we have some time for the last, the fifth situation. Would you like to do it together with me and discuss it? Let's do it together. Let's do it. So for you. Now, Iman, please, you're ready.
Sato is from Japan. For some time he started studying in England. Once his British friend invited Sato. Would you like to join my friends?
So, Alia, maybe you can.
Would you like to join my friends and me at a cafe?
They went to a cafe where they had a meal. At the end of the meal, Sato was very surprised to see everyone taking out their money to pay for the meal. Sato had to pay too, but he was unhappy about the situation.
So, do you understand the situation?
No.
The words, no? So try to explain the situation, boys and girls, to Ramina. So, one person, yes, English person, yes.
Yeah.
What? Invited?
Invited Sato.
From
Japan.
to a cafe, yeah.
Yes.
He studied in English for some time.
What happened at the cafe? Ramina, it's for you. It's for you.
She was.
So you are. Yeah.
Sato was very surprised to see everyone taking out their money to pay for the meal.
So Sato had to pay for his meal, but he was invited, yes? He was invited to a cafe. So Ramina, now, do you understand the situation?
Yeah.
Good. Ramina, the first question, please read it.
Why didn't Tom pay for Sato?
How do you think?
I think it's normal in England.
It's normal in England, yeah. I agree with you. And why was Sato unhappy about that? Sabina?
Him, but he didn't pay for him at the cafe.
Invited him, yes. Tom invited him. And Sato thought what?
He think that because Tom invited him,
So he
will pay for him.
So, and what conclusion can we make here? So, about such countries as England, when people go to a cafe,
In England, they pay
for themselves, yes? So, and what about your republic? What can you say about the place where you live, about people where you live?
Okay, when we invite friends to the cafe, we
Do you pay for them? Yes. It's normal for you, yeah?
Yes.
And so, please, we have discussed some situations, not 3, even 5. Now, do you think? What do you think now? what is more important when we study a language, a foreign language, English, for example, culture or language?
Culture.
Culture.
Culture, yes. Why? Why it's really important?
Because we have our culture and they our culture and the people culture. They
People culture is different, and we can't understand culture.
So, not to have such incidents, yes?
It can be very difficult, and it may have problems for us and for other people.
During communication, yeah? So, now, at the end of our lesson, of our club session, so, do you like being a member of my English club?
Yes.
And what conclusions, what maybe, what something new could you understand during this club session or our lesson?
I know some new about Japan and England cultures. About how we may do in any situations, what we need to do when we go to the cafe with Japanese friends and students, or with England students and friends. It's new for us, and it's good that we know it now.
Thank you. So now, and do you know how can you use this information, this new information, in real life or in studying?
Yes.
How? Your ideas?
When we come to another country or
You can use this information. And I want to share an idea. I think it's a really interesting topic, yeah? And you can use it to prepare a really cool research project, school project about cultural differences, yes, and social behavior of people of different cultures. And if you would like to do it. I'm sure that you will have a really great research project. So, and at the end of our lesson, I would like to present your school a book, a really interesting book about the Chuvash people and our culture. So as I'm from Chuvashia, and we have a really interesting culture, interesting traditions, unique traditions and customs. And I hope, I'm sure, that you will read this book and you will know more interesting information, a lot of interesting information about my culture to understand us better. So this is for you. And boys and girls, thank you very much. I hope you liked our lesson. Thank you very much.
thank you for the lesson.
Thank you. So now you may be free now, yeah? So, and goodbye. Goodbye. This is for your school. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Goodbye, boys and girls. Good luck. Ну вот и проведено внеурочное занятие в 8 классе по направлению общекультурному направлению. И в качестве самоанализа данного внеурочного занятия я хотела бы начать не внеурочной деятельности, а с урочной. Почему? Объясню. Одна из задач, как мы все прекрасно понимаем, учителей, нас, иностранцев, в плане иноязычного образования сформировать социокультурную компетенцию, чтобы ребята были способны к диалогу культур. Но зачастую в УМК очень часто представлены, ну, конечно же, УМК способствует формированию данной компетенции. Это богатый культуроведческий, страноведческий материал. Ребята работают по МК английский в фокусе, и английский в фокусе как раз и отличается богатейшим, просто богатейшим культуроведческим и становедческим материалом. Но ведь что такое культура? Культура – это не только знание о географии, истории, традициях. Культура – это культура, включает такое понятие, как люди, их менталитет, их восприятие. И если, как я уже сказала, в учебнике, в УМК, с которым ребята работают в урочной деятельности, такого материала очень много, то именно заданий, материала для понимания менталитета культур, для того, чтобы выстроить, скажем так, диалог культур как диалог смыслов, такого материала, к сожалению, недостаточно много. И отсюда, наверное, и возникают проблемы с формированием социокультурной компетенции и проблемы, скажем так, то, что возникают социокультурные ошибки. И вот то, что такого рода заданий в УМК, скажем, представлены не очень много, я в этом вижу не минус, а плюс. А плюс почему? Потому что открывается широкое поле для внеурочной деятельности. Это целый курс, который можно посвятить именно развитию социокультурной компетенции, но в плане понимания культур, как понимания смыслов, содержания, мнений, видений, восприятия людей разных культур. Вот что мы сделали сегодня с ребятами на нашем внеурочном занятии. Какие методики я использовала? Метод критических инцидентов, казусов, таких ситуаций, когда возникает какая-либо ситуация, вводящая в ступор, приводящая к негативным эмоциям. И мы с ребятами, так скажем, интерпретировали данные ситуации, чтобы понять ситуации с точки зрения представителей разных культур и дальше не допускать подобного рода ошибок, если действительно ребятам придется иметь дело, общаться, взаимодействовать с людьми, представителями разных культур. Почему ситуации, как вы обратили внимание, были представлены не только ситуации были не только о представителях англоязычной культуры, и здесь у нас отражается именно условия современного мира, а мы с вами готовим детей к жизни в современном мире. Личности, способные умение взаимодействовать в современных условиях, а современные условия – это поликультурность. Именно поэтому у нас сегодня были китайские студенты, японские студенты, мексиканская девушка, да. Вот. И мне очень захотелось, чтобы ребята именно это почувствовали, поняли. И когда девочка Алия в конце, делая такой вывод заключительный, сделала именно акцент на это, я поняла, что результат, который я хотела достичь, понимание этого, я именно достигла у ребят. То есть не у нас, не у нас с вами, а именно у ребят, я думаю, что они именно почувствовали это, что английский язык – это английский язык мира. Что получилось и что не получилось, я довольна занятием проведенным, потому что, как я сказала, это видно было по выводу. Вывод, который сделали дети – культура. Больше детей ответило, что культура очень важна. Я, как уже говорила на самоанализе на уроке, после урока зачастую мы учим языку, к сожалению, забывая о культуре. Вот внеурочная деятельность – это как раз еще раз та возможность, которую имеет учитель, чтобы
мы поняли.
Учить культуре.
Юлиана, мы поняли хорошо. Цели, задачи, какие были, все, что происходило, все, какую задачу вы ставили. Мне кажется, было очень интересно. Коллеги, есть вопросы? Конечно. Если есть, давайте.
Конечно.
Только не прикрайтесь, пожалуйста, Евгений Александрович. У нас творческое жюри.
Скажите, у вас есть возможность реализовывать такой курс у себя в учебном заведении? И что, на ваш взгляд, еще не хватает, то, что мы не успеваем делать на уроке, что можно было еще вывести в рамки внеурочных занятий, что тоже было бы интересно для детей?
Скажу вам честно, когда по жеребьевке мне попал 8 класс, общекультурное направление, я была рада. Почему? Потому что представленное сегодня внеурочное занятие – это мой материал. Я провожу внеурочные занятия в 8 классе и собрала именно материал для 8 класса на развитие, скажем так, именно понимание менталитета культур как дополнение к УМК. Поэтому я была рада. Это действительно мой материал, которым я работаю в школе. Что еще можно? Здесь широкое поле для выведения с урочной деятельности на внеурочную. В уроке мы очень, скажем так, зажаты в рамки времени. А во внеурочной деятельности вывести можно все, английский беспредметен. Самое главное – дать простор для творчества. Для творчества, для таких форм, как дискуссия, обсуждение, где дети, самое ведь главное, чтобы дети смогли высказать свою точку зрения, свое видение вопроса. Вот этому я вижу главную цель внеурочной деятельности.
С желанием идут к вам на занятия? Это уже не поэтому?
Да, да, однозначно да, потому что действительно английский язык это очень увлекательно. Вот за счет своей беспредметности. Для каждого ученика я нахожу то, что ему интересно.
Понятно.
Пожалуйста, Ольга Ильяновна, что бы было, если дети, например, не смогли разговаривать на английском языке? Ведь это же был риск. Что бы вы сделали в этом случае?
Прошу прощения, не совсем расслышала начало вопроса.
Если бы дети не смогли говорить на английском языке, если бы их уровень не соответствовал, потому что бывает такое на конкурсе, что дети, учитель начинает с ними вести речь, а дети, к сожалению, не отвлекаются. Вот в этой ситуации что бы вы сделали?
Ну, это внеурочная деятельность, и здесь самое главное, это не только предметная, содержательно-языковая сторона. Конечно бы я бы использовала перефраз, но если бы в этом случае дети не поняли бы, обязательно бы помогла им переводя. И использовала это как просто метод, да, метод интерпретации, и нисколько бы этого не стеснялась на внеурочной деятельности. И самое главное, чтобы детям нравилось, чтобы им это увлекло, чтобы тема была им понятна и интересна.
У меня еще один вопрос. Скажите, а вот эти вот казусы межнациональные, между чеченскими детьми и русскими детьми, они встречаются? Насколько им близки японцы, китайцы? Может быть, имело смысл каким-то образом здесь, вот на Земле?
У нас так много общего. Мы живем в одной стране. У нас общего намного больше. Поэтому я совершенно не видела никакого смысла здесь именно делать акцент на разницу между чеченскими ребятами и русскими ребятами. Они такие же открытые, такие же наши. И мы все, да, мы одна нация, мы один народ. А вот как раз китайские, азиатская культура, наверное, зачастую бывает самой для нас непонятной, незнакомой, загадочной.
Коллеги, есть кто-то, кто не может спокойно уйти, не задав, не спросив? Это замечательно.
Я думала, что нужно продолжить общение просто.
Продолжим. Это все зависит от нас. Ну, мы на этом закончим.
Спасибо большое. Спасибо.
Спасибо вам большое.
Спасибо.